This would go great with some milk. Whoop! Skip it up and down.
Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom, and you can pre-order all of the Strixhaven cards you need right now by heading over to cardkingdom.com. Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Much Abrew About Nothing. And this week, we're trying to get some turn 2 kills in Modern with the help of Clever Lumimancer, Niv-Magus Elemental, a bunch of free spells, all in clever combo. So let's talk about our deck, jump into a league, see it in action. Alright, so here is our all-in Clever Lumimancer combo. I'm calling it combo. I guess it counts as combo. But anyway, here's our deck. Here's the plan. So our two key cards, Clever Lumimancer and Niv-Magus Elemental. Lumimancer, +2/+2 when we cast or copy a spell. Niv-Magus Elemental can eat instant or sorceries on the stack to get 2 +1/+1 counters. So this does some really cool shenanigans where we can cast spells, not resolve them, trigger Lumimancer, and then eat them with Niv-Magus Elemental and make our stuff really big really quickly. Backing them up, we got Monastery Swiftspear, which is fine. It's hasty, but it doesn't get nearly as big as our other cards. It's mostly a filler. We needed more creatures. Monastery Swiftspear is the best of the remaining options. Couple of Kiln Fiend, really expensive for our deck at 2 mana, as funny as that sounds, but incredibly explosive, really easy to kill with just a few spells. So what spells are we casting to trigger these cards? And first, we got a ton of free spells. Manamorphose, just a free way to trigger Lumimancer, and our other prowessy Kiln Fiend type stuff. Mutagenic Growth triggers our stuff, pumps our stuff. Gut Shot, a little bit of damage, and pumps our stuff. Lava Dart costs some mana to start, but we can flash it back by sacking a land, so technically a free spell in the graveyard. And these cards let us grow our Lumimancers and Niv-Magus Elementals and Kiln Fiends super quickly. And then to close out the game, we have Crash Through for trample to get through blockers. We have Assault Strobe, which is our easiest way to kill on turn 2. It's pretty easy to Clever Lumimancer on turn 1. Turn 2, I don't know, Mutagenic Growth, follow it up with an Assault Strobe, just 20 you on the spot. And then Ground Rift is hilarious. 1 mana Storm card that makes it so target creature without flying can't block. The thing is, even though we sometimes use it to make things not block, we're really using it to pump our stuff. Because remember, Clever Lumimancer triggers when we cast our copy a spell. So we can free spell into Ground Rift, get 3 or 4 copies of it. They're all going to pump Lumimancer, plus we can eat all the useless copies with Niv-Magus Elemental to make our stuff really big super quickly. And then sometimes our opponent, I don't know, has a blocker, has a Worm Coil, and we let a copy resolve to get in our big attack. Otherwise, we have a couple of plans for if the game goes long, if things go wrong. Light up the stage, Luris is our companion, Sunbaked Canyon, just ways that if our opponent can kill our first threat or two, we can kind of refuel. A bunch of lands. As far as the sideboard, Postmortem Lunge reanimates our combo creatures once they die for just 1 mana, and they get haste, so kind of a surprise way to fight the removal. Core Firewalker, good against red, gives us some protection, some removal, Shattering Spree for artifacts, and Replicate, which copies this spell to trigger Lumimancer. We can eat the copies if we want to with Magus, and that is clever combo for Modern. All in Clever Lumimancer, Niv-Magus Elemental. That's our Much Abrew deck for this week. Let's jump into a league, see how good Clever Lumimancer and friends really are. How many turn 2, turn 3 kills can we get? Let's find out. Thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoy it, and I'll be back in a bit with a wrap-up. Alright, Much Abrew About Nothing time. We are playing a clever deck this week, and boy, if we had a Clever Lumimancer, this hand would be a turn 2 kill. Lumimancer on 1, +2/+2, plus a million double strike. But we have no creatures, so alright, well, I guess Niv-Magus Elemental it is. About it, Hollowed Fountain. Tapped. Well, Inspiring Vantage, and so the bad news about this matchup is our opponent probably has Path to Exile and so forth. Boy, Stag is always 1 turn away from killing people, though. Flooded Strand for our opponent. Passes. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How much damage can we deal here? Okay, wait, let's think about this. So this would make it a 3-3. This would make it a 5-5. This would ping for 1. then the flashback would make it a 7/7. Then we would have cast 4 spells. So Ground Rift would get 5 copies, which is 17, 18. Boy. You know what? Let's just attack for 1. I am a little worried about our opponent just having a path or something. We would prefer our opponent to tap out, and then we can try to kill them. Watery Grave tapped. Opponent. Oh, I gotta have so much removal. Island. Stoneforge Mystic. Ooh! Alright, we're probably gonna have to go for it. Do we sack the land? I think we do. Alright, well, sack the land, draw a card. No! Yeah, alright. Well, that's what we wanted to not see. Lava Dart. And Gut Shot. And now I think our opponent's just got us. That is a doubt. So the upside is our deck can kill people on turn 2 pretty easily. The downside is if our opponent has cheap interaction, it is difficult for us to win. I think we are going to concede. Yeah, that is the problem. So we can bring in Postmortem Lunges. We'll go down a Crash Through, an Assault Strobe, and a Kiln Fiend. And I guess we run it like that. Oh, boy. Well, you can see if you just added up the damage in our hand, we were so close to just winning on turn 2, but we would much rather play against decks with red removal or removal light decks than Esper Control. Esper Control, they are more or less set up to destroy our hopes and dreams with just infinite removal spells. Well, that's a Lumimancer. I believe this hand is a turn 2 kill if our opponent does not have removal. Well, untap land and Lumimancer. So, does this kill on turn 2? 1 spell, 2 spell, 3 spell, 4, 5, 6, 7 spells. Opponent passing. Light up the stage. Well, play Sunbake Canyon. Lava Dart our opponent. Light up the stage. Go to combat. Attack you. Opponent takes it. Alright, so next turn, hopefully, maybe, opponent gets an island. Thought Scours. So we're hoping our opponent just pays a Stoneforge, and then they should die. Watery Grave. Untap down to 12. Okay. Gonna kill it. Does this mean we win? So we untap. We play Sunbake Canyon. We Postmortem Lunge. Clever Lumimancer. We Lava Dart our opponent. We float a mana. We Lava Dart our opponent. And then we Ground Rift. Pump. Dead. Through the removal spell. Turn 3 kill. Okay. That's what our deck can do. That's what it wants. That is the power of the Lumimancer. That is just through a removal spell. Turn 3 killing our opponent. Not quite as fun as turn 2 killing our opponent, but still pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, this deck has some explosion. All right, we'll take our Lurrus as our companion. Our hand is amazing, except we don't have any lands, which I guess means we got a mulligan. This hand is also pretty reasonable. No, we will keep. We will put a I guess Swift Spear to the bottom. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see how much removal our opponent has. Opponent. Polluted Delta. Cracks it. I mean, this is a fast kill. Untap land. And Thoughtseize. Well, we will see how much removal our opponent has. Takes Niv-Magus Elemental. Well, Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Lumimancer. Pass the turn. Please not more removal. Opponent. Field of Ruin. And passing. We draw Niv-Magus Elemental. Well, Arid Mesa. Crack Arid Mesa. Get a, no, take a mountain. Play Niv-Magus Elemental. Do we just empty our hand and just go for it? Gut Shot our opponent. Mutagenic Growth our Lumimancer. Ground Rift. Pump. I mean, that is 14 power. Eat. Oh, let's let it resolve. Eat, and eat. All right. I mean, is our opponent just slow rolling a removal spell? Attack you. The answer is yes. All right. Well, our opponent had the Thoughtseize and the Fatal Push. Opponent Thought Scours mills us. Passes. Boy, we're 1 point of damage short. Well, actually 2. So we can ping down to 13. Then we can eat this, hit our opponent for 11. Well, all right. Ping you. Flashback Lava Dart. Eat it. Hit you. At least this means a shockland can't come into play untapped. Opponent to 2. Opponent attacks. Do they find an answer? Come on. Hold. Yeah! Take it out of the control deck! Okay. That is the power of the... Boy, we had the straight up turn 2 kill with Lumimancer, but our opponent had the fatal push. We were still able to recover with our best friend, Niv Elemental. That was good. That was real good. Sweet. Alright, much brew about nothing time. We are being clever in Modern this week. Going super duper ultra combo aggro, Clever Lumimancer, Niv Elemental, etc. We'll keep Luris. Sure. Well, we got a lot of 1-drops, which I like. Hopefully we draw some spells to go with them, and this hand could be pretty good. We are on the draw, but I mean, 1-drop, draw some spells. Worst case, we can sack our lands to try to draw cards. Yeah, that's not bad. No Lumimancer, but decent. Opponent doing some mulliganing. Could be good or bad. Alright, it's Tron. Well, we just got to kill our opponent really quick. That's it. Ooh, another land. Not ideal. Well, play this, crack this. Grab a mountain. Alright, no more lands. Play a Niv Elemental. Go. Alright, no turn 3 Tron also. Add that to our list of requests. Opponent, star, cracks it. Expedition map. Forest. Alright, no turn 3 Tron. Expedition map. So turn 4 Tron. So we just got to kill our opponent before they get Tron going. Well, Sunbait Canyon. Monastery Swiftspear. Niv Elemental. Mutagenic Growth. Eat it. Mutagenic Growth. Eat it. Hit you for 8. Opponent. The problem is we're out of spells. Opponent. Alright, cracking the map. Spell. 5, 6, 7. We need like, a Lava Dart would win it. We're so close. Opponent. Chromatic Sphere. Mutagenic Growth. Well, sack Sunbait Canyon. Draw a card. Spell. More lands. I'll play Sunbait Canyon. Boy, we're just short. Mutagenic Growth. Eat it. 7, 8, 9, 10. But that is not quite lethal. Oh, alright. No natural Tron. Oh, we got there. Even being on the draw. Okay. Take that Tron. And I feel like this might just be a decent matchup. For our deck. We will bring in... Oh, what are we... I kind of want the Shattering Sprees. But we also just want to be as aggressive as possible. Let's go down and light up the stage. And a... Oh, this would be fun to get the turn 2 kill against this deck. You know what? Let's go down 2 light up the stages. Run it like that. Well, we just want to do that again. Our opponent's deck is really good at doing things on turn 3. If we can just kill them on turn 2, well, okay. We got a Kiln Fiend. We need the Kiln Fiend to live. But if it does live, we don't have double strike. That's what we're missing. Drawing a 1-drop would also be fine. Also nice that we can just Shattering Spree a Expedition map. That is helpful. Boot it. Power Plant. Passes. 1-drop. Yes. Alright. Mountain and Niv Elemental. Pass the turn. Urza's mine. Uh-oh. Opponent passing. We draw another Niv Elemental. Why happens if our opponent has natural Tron? Well, Arid Mesa. Crack Arid Mesa. Sacred Foundry untapped. So we have 1, 2. You know what? I think we just play Kiln Fiend and get in for 1. Alright, no Tron. Alright, another mine. That's fine. Okay, Oblivion Stone. I think we might be able to win this turn. We will see. So we will start with Gut Shot you. And we actually have to let it hit our opponent, because we want to light up the stage. So let's Gut Shot our opponent. Trigger Kiln Fiend. Light up the stage with Spectacle. Trigger Kiln Fiend. Let it resolve. Ugh. That's awkward. So we've cast, what, 2 spells? So this would be 10. EDD. Wow, we're like a mana short. If we had hit the land, we just win right here. But since we whiffed, I think we just Shattering Spree to kill the Oblivion Stone. And then hit our opponent for a bunch, but not a lethal bunch. Oh, we were just short of lethal. Actually, do we have lethal? Am I an idiot? Oh, we might actually just had... Oh, no. Karn. Did we punt? Did I punt that? We might have punted that. We might have had lethal. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
Here, but since we whiffed... Oh, we did have... Oh, no. Oh no, I'm gonna get so yelled at. Yeah, that's on me. Ground Rift, I think, was actually enough. 6 plus the Kiln Fiend. I was underestimating just how much damage we could deal there. Well, let's see what our opponent gets. I don't think Ensnaring Bridge does it. Oh boy. I'm definitely getting yelled at. Trinisphere. Okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah, that is 100% on me. 100% on me. Good news is we're on the play for game 3, and I will not do that again. I promise. Alright, we get to play first. Reveal Luris. No creatures. Alright, this has creatures, so we will keep. We will put Nivmagus Elemental to the bottom. Bloodstained Mire. Crag Bloodstained Mire. Get a Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Clever Lumimancer. Go. Oh boy. The yelling will be loud. Opponent. Urza's Mine. Chromatic Sphere. What do we draw? Ground Rift is wonderful. So play a land. Play Clever Lumimancer. Lava Dart you. Hit ya. Down to 17. Alright. Well, I think we got the win next turn unless our opponent has something spectacular. Opponent. Hopefully they're just setting up Tron. Crags for green. Urza's Tower. Alright. That's fine. We will be redeemed for our punt last game. Opponent. Assembles Tron. So we will start with Crash Through. Draw a card. A land would actually be fine. A mountain would be the best, or a fetch land. Pump, pump. There's a mountain. Lava Dart you. Pump, pump. Lava Dart you. Sack a mountain. Pump, pump. Lava Dart you. Sack a mountain. Pump, pump. And we gotta go a little rub in. It is Tron after all. And yeah, do a bit more pumping. How big do they get? Very. An opponent, dead. We were going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are each going to be 20 powered. This is 2 20 power Clever Lumimancers on turn number 3. All right, so yes, there might have been a punt in game 2. We probably should have won it in 2 games instead of 3. But if we had won in 2 games, we wouldn't have got this super sweet double 20 power Clever Lumimancer kill. So maybe it worked out in the end. Really, it was intentional. The last kill was just not spectacular enough. So we let our Tron opponent get that one to stick around for game 3 so we could do this. That's how I'm going to think about it. All right, on to the next. All right. Much Brew About Nothing time. We are going all in with our friend Clever Impersonator in Modern. We don't actually have a Clever Impersonator at the moment, but we do have our backup Nivmagus Elemental, which will let us keep this hand. So if we draw a land, so we play this, going to be interesting. Drawing a oh no, not a Thoughtseize. Not a Thoughtseize. No. Or Inquisition. None of that. Please. Okay, Sacred Foundry. That is neither Thoughtseize or Inquisition, so we will accept. Opponent's Dredging. Ugh. Alright. Well, we just gotta win real quick. Easy. Easy breezy. We do draw a land. So Bloodstained Mire. Crack it. Get a mountain. Boy, is there any chance we can lethal our opponent next turn? Play Nivmagus Elemental. Well, we'll see. I mean, we can cast literally our entire hand. And this Nivmagus Elemental is going to get big. Opponent hits a Narcomoeba. Oh, okay. Well, that's awkward, because now we actually have to kill the Narcomoeba. I mean, I guess we can do it with Lava Dart, so it's not the end of the world. All right, opponent misses. No Cathartic Reunion for a ton of stuff, please. And then we'll just try to win. We'll just try to win. Opponent. Oh, no. How bad is it? Cathartic, Stinkweed Prized Amalgam. Hits another Narcomoeba. A million Prized Amalgams. Okay, well, this is going to make it much more difficult because our opponent actually has 2 blockers. Not sure if we can deal enough damage now. I mean, we're going to try, but we're going to have to spend 2 spells killing. Oh, that's good. That's very good. That means we might have a shot. Wow, 17 is so much. We could use Double Strike. If we can hit a double Assault Strobe, we just win. Otherwise, we'll see how much damage we can deal. I mean, we definitely lose if our opponent untaps, so I'm not even going to count. We're just going to deal as much damage as possible and see. See if we can get to 17 somehow. Yep. So opponent, huge board. We untap. We draw. Sacred Foundry. Well, step 1, Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Step 2, Metamorphose. Add red. Now we gotta do math. So we can play the Swift Spear. We can gut shot the Narc Amoeba. We can mutagenic growth. We can ground rift. We wouldn't be able to lava dart. Oh boy. Alright, so if we think about this, storm counts 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna get 5 copies of ground rift. So this will hit for 11. This will hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I think that might do it. So, Monastery Swift Spear. Gut shot the Narc Amoeba. Pump the Swift Spear. Mutagenic growth. The Swift Spear. Are we going to be 1 point of damage short, or is this Exacxes? Alright, Ground Rift. Get a bunch of copies. Oh, I think this is Exacxes. Yeah, all the same targets, but they're not going to resolve. Okay, you eat that. 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 Is this the turn 2 kill to take down Dredge? On the draw? Pump it, pump it. This looks like exactly 17 to me. Oh my goodness. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Turn 2, Nemagus. Swift Spear. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, that was a thing of beauty. All right. Well, got him. Try Dredge us, will ya? Bad news is we literally do not have any graveyard hate in our deck. Which I think means we basically had to try to do the same thing. Maybe like bring in a lightning bolt? Do we even want the lightning bolt? Postmortem lunge? Probably not. Firewalker? No. Yeah, all right. Boom. Run back. We'll bring in 1 lightning bolt. So, I mean, basically we want to do that. We want to make a big trampling something and win fast enough that our opponent cannot dredge us. Good news is, even if we lose this one, we're on the play for game 3, and being on the play should be helpful. Oh, wow, that was ridiculous. That was so close. We needed every single point of damage in every single spell we could cast. Oh, yeah, that was a good turn too, though. All right, opponent's on the play again. We reveal Luris. Look at our hand. Oh, God Almighty. Okay, yes, we will keep. This hand is pretty good. Sacred Foundry untapped. Opponent. Deafening Silence. That is very annoying. Oh boy. Okay. That's going to make things super tricky. Inspiring Vantage and a Clever Lumimancer. Yeah, now I don't know if we can beat Dredge. Deafening Silence is super obnoxious. Opponent has a lightning. Oh, jeez. Alright. Getting worse by the second. That was upkeep, so they dredge and hit a Narc Amoeba. Huh. We did not build our deck with Deafening Silence in mind. Not even a little. Opponent passes. Well, we will Arid Mesa. We will crack Arid Mesa. We will get a Mountain. We will play Nemagus Elemental. We will Ground Rift. Get a copy. Eat it. Eat it. No. Really? You got another removal spell? Oh, sweet mother. Alright. Well, well, that is a dredge head that we will never beat. We could run this back a million times, and we are never going to beat that draw. Deafening Silence double Lightning Axe is absurd. Creeping Chill, Loam. I actually think we should probably just scoop. I don't think there's any realistic, or even not realistic, way of us winning this game now. Our opponent also has Conflagrate, so he can kill Luris. Well, play Monastery Swift Spear. Play a land. Lava Dart Narc Amoeba. Pump the Swift Spear. Go attacking. Huh. Yeah, Deafening Silence is not a card I was expecting to run into. Opponent untaps. Dredges. Brought in Ancient Grudge for some unknown reason. Oh boy. Thrilling Discovery. Alright. Yeah, this one is officially over now. Okay. Well, that was exactly what our Dredge opponent wanted. Yeah, we do not have an option for killing a Deafening Silence. That is not something we planned on. Let's go up the Postmortem Lunges, I guess. If they got Deafening Silence, I guess they just beat us. Alright. Well, we are on the play, which is nice. Hopefully our opponent does not have as strong of a hand as last time. Alright, we'll keep. We got a Nemagus Elemental. We can beat a Lightning Axe. We cannot beat not easily beat a Deafening Silence. Well, play Nemagus. If we can draw land next turn, and our opponent does not have Deafening Silence. We might just have turn 2 lethal. Opponent. Come on, no Deafening Silence. Bloodstained Mire. Opponent. Passing. Alright, land off the top. Land off the top. Land off the top. Swift Spear. I guess we're just going all in. So cast a Mutagenic Growth. Eat it. Cast a Gut Shot. Eat it. Play a Swift Spear. Hit you for 6. Well, we grew it outside of Lavax range. Opponent goes to 14. The bad news is we really need a land. Opponent, Bloodstained Mire cracks it. Sacred Foundry. Tapped. Oh, a land is the I win card. Fetch land, mountain especially. Opponent's Stomping Grounds untapped. Gonna start the dredging. Thrilling Discovery. Gains 2. Discards Dredgers. Prized Amalgam, Creeping Chill, and Fizzle. Okay. So opponent gained some life, but that was not a great Thrilling Discovery. Oh, give us a land. Give us a land for the win. Opponent passing. Manamorphose, Lava Dart, Ground Rift is just game. Land? That's a land. All right, Arid Mesa, crack it for a mountain. And I think this should do it. So we get to Manamorphose. Trigger, draw a card. This one resolves. Red. Oh my god, and Assault Strobe. So, Assault Strobe, give it double strike. Ground Rift. Trigger. And got him. Oh, got the GGs. Oh, maybe this deck is busted. We're up to 3-0. The kids are eating. Oh. All right, well, we did have to top deck land number 2, but so we can make this 11 power plus double strike. So just Niv Magus is more than lethal. Whew. All right, modern, broken. Sweet. All right, much brew about nothing time. We are trying to kill people. Oh boy, that's a Lumimancer. That's 2 Lumimancers. We will keep this. Tron again. All right, this will be interesting. If we draw land, oh, that's a land. All right, so land and Lumimancer. I don't think we can 20 our opponent. Boy, this is going to be close. If our opponent has turn 3 Tron, which I assume they do or they wouldn't have kept. Okay, opponent has turn 3 Tron. The problem is I don't think we can win this turn. Well, if our opponent plays Ballista and tries to kill Lumimancer, that would be good. All right, Chalice the Void on 1A. That's interesting. Well, I do respect a good Chalice, and that is a good Chalice. Oh, play a land. Kiln Fiend. All right, well, essentially, we're going to have to try to win through this Chalice, which means none of our spells are going to resolve, which is problematic. We can still pump our stuff a bunch as our spells get countered. Ugh, yeah, Chalice is really good against us. Opponent. Oh, hopefully they don't also have natural Tron. All right, opponent cracks. If they don't have a blocker, there's some hope. If they do have a blocker, it's going to be really tough. / impossible. There's the tower. Plays the tower. Dismembers Kiln Fiend. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's game. All right. Well, the fun comes to an end. Okay, sure. I mean, I guess we'll cast this Manamorphose. Wow. All right. Well, that is a hand that we're probably not ever going to beat. Natural Tron out of Eldrazi Tron with the Chalice and a Dismember and a Walking Ballista. Yeah. Well, opponent is prepared for what we've come to offer. We will bring in 2 Shattering Sprees. We'll go down a Light Up the Stage, and we will go down, oh boy, maybe a Gut Shot. Yeah, well, Shattering Spree could technically answer a Chalice. And we are on the play this game, which could make the Chalice too slow. Oh, that's awkward. That's so awkward. I will say it's pretty impressive. I feel like we've lost almost every die roll this league, and we're still 3-0. When this is a deck that on the play is way scarier than on the draw. So I guess that shows the power of the deck, considering I think we've been below average on die rolls. All right, we get to play first. We reveal Lurrus. All right, let's get some mulligans from our opponent. Well, no creatures, no keep. Well, this has creatures, so we will keep. I guess we're just putting what are we putting to the bottom? A Swift Spear? Turn 1 Niv Magus, turn 2 Swift Spear. See what happens. All right, we'll try it. Swift Spear to the bottom. Could use another land. That would not be the worst. Well, land and Niv Magus Elemental. Go. Opponent. Urza's Power Plant. And passes. Well, play Monastery Swiftspear. Go to combat. Attack you. Oh. Dismember is an issue. Let's wait a turn. Hit our opponent for 2 past the turn. We could have went all in. The problem is if we gut shot and try to eat it, our opponent can kill the Niv Magus. So we caused ourselves some damage, but this hopefully makes us a bit more resilient. The other nice thing about getting down to Niv Magus is it does kind of mute the impact of Chalice, because even if our spells are going to get countered, we can eat them. Looks like a Chalice. All right, opponent has Chalice on 1. All right, come on, land. Come on, land. Come on, land. Opponent passes. All right, Arid Mesa. Crack Arid Mesa. Get a mountain. I guess we Metamorphose. Trigger. Add red, red. Well, all right, time to get some stuff countered. Mutagenic Growth. Eat it. Gut Shot. Eat it. Lava Dart. Eat it. Unfortunately, can't light up the stage. Hit you for a bundle. Oh, down to 6. Does our opponent have Tron? No, they have Eldrazi Temple. Well, play the land. Go to combat. Attack. Wow. Okay. Makes a Scion to chump. Goes to 5. We light up the stage. Pass the turn. Oh! What do they have? What do they have? Opponent untaps. Winning through a Chalice would be incredibly impressive. Oh! Oh, no! Oh! Oh, come on now. Opponent. Blast Zones. Well, alright. I guess we take Luris. I think this is over, though. Oh! Well, the 5-0 Dream dies at the hand of Chalice of the Void. And also Eldrazi Tron doing what it does, which is randomly roll into Tron for no reason. Brutal. Well, Chalice is really good against our deck. There is no doubt about it. It is really, really strong. The funny thing is, our opponent also had to top deck Blast Zone, or draw Blast Zone, to not be dead. Even through the Chalice. Like, we had to win through the Chalice. They needed Warping Whale Chump Block into Blast Zone, or they just lose the game. Karn. Alright, yep, sure. Well, that's a lot of hate. That's a lot of hate. Fair enough. Alright, much ado about nothing time. We are getting clever. Can we finish off with a 4-1? Redeem ourselves from getting Chalice locked last game. No lands, no keep. Well, this has lands and threats, which I think means we keep. Shingatha. What is our opponent playing? Ooh. Wow, this is really tough. There's like 2 main decks that would have Jingatha. One is Tron. The other is Burn. Lumimancer is great against, like, if we're up against Tron, we want Lumimancer, Niv Magus. If we're up against Burn, we probably want Swiftspear, Niv Magus, because this dies to Lava Dart. I mean, we're going to keep. The question is, what do we put to the bottom? You know, we're just going big. We're going big. Hopefully it's Tron. Boom. Opponent didn't mulligan, which I guess is an argument against it being Tron. Lumimancer, go. Come on, Tronland. 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 Yes, that's what we wanted to see. Okay. Now all we really want to do is draw another spell or two. Niv Magus. Well, play the land. Play a Swiftspear. Play Niv Magus Elemental. Attack for 1. And, alright, well, next turn is the turn that we're going for it. Will it be enough? So we have 3 spells at the moment. That's 6 from Lumimancer. That's 7 from Niv Magus. Oh, we might need one more spell. Inspiring Vantage. So, Inspiring Vantage. Boy, are we 1 spell short? Well, we will gut shot our opponent. Trigger, eat it with Niv Magus. We will Lava Dart our opponent. Trigger, let it resolve. We will flash back Lava Dart, sacking a mountain. Eat it. Trigger. Oh, yeah, 1 spell short. If we had drawn any spell instead of a land, we had the turn 3 kill. Well, we'll see what our opponent has. Hit ya for a ton. Opponent cracks, gets Tron, drops to 3. What do you got, opponent? Oh, scoops it up. Okay. Our good running against Tron, or beating Tron, continues. Well, Shattering Spree in. Go down and light up the stage. Go down a light up the stage. And run it back, run it back. All right. Can we close it out? Tron, I feel like, is probably one of our better matchups. Like, with a decent hand, we killed turn 2, turn 3, which should be fast enough to beat Tron. And even if our opponent goes turn 3 Karn, what are they, eating a threat? Like, that's not even that exciting. I guess Wormcoil is more of a problem, although Ground Rift can beat it. So I feel like traditional Tron is just one of our best matchups. That's what we really want to play against. All right, well, we're on the draw. I don't think we can not keep this hand, but this hand is kind of meh. Opponent versus mine. Expedition map. I'll play a land. Crack the land. Mountain. Niv-Magus Elemental. Go. Power plant. So our opponent definitely has Tron. Passes. We draw Arid Mesa. Well, Arid Mesa. Crack it. Get a Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Monastery Swiftspear. Niv-Magus Elemental. Not the best group of 1-drops we could have drawn. Go attacking. Well, we'll see. We'll see what our opponent can do with all their manas. Opponent cracks. Assembles Tron. Well, alright. What's payoff? Tower. Wormcoil. Alright. So what we need to find is Ground Rift. That is what we're looking for. Well, crash through. Draw a card. Play a land. Shattering Spree. Replicate. Eat a copy. Destroy the Wormcoil. Go to combat. Attack you. Still don't really like where we're at, honestly. Not a good position. Opponent blocks. And blocks. Well, we will Mutagenic Growth. Eat it. Well, we worked our way through Wormcoil. Opponent still at 17, because Wormcoil, whew, it's a good one. Let's see what the follow-up is. Dead to Ugin, for sure. Forest for our opponent. Ugin. Alright. Well, that is how we can lose to Tron. Our hand was a bit slow. Opponent had exactly what they needed. Alright, run it back. We're on the play for game number 3, which is where we want to be. Oh, I hope we win this. If we lose to Tron, I'm going to be sad, because I feel like Tron on the play, we should be so heavily favored. Well, this is it. Can we finish with the 4-0? Alright, we get to play first. Reveal Lurrus. And opening hand. Nut draw, please. Turn 2 kill to close it out. Oh. Alright, well, this we're going to keep. It's a little risky, because our threat is Kiln Fiend. The good news is, Kiln Fiend is lethal on turn 3. The bad news is, if our opponent has a removal spell for Kiln Fiend, we will likely lose. Alright, old school. Can Kiln Fiend save us? POTUS going to 5. If we had this exact hand, like minus a land, plus a 1-drop, this hand would be ideal. Alright, well, Arid Mesa. No 1-drop, pass the turn. Opponent went to 4. Looking for something. Mine. Well, crack Arid Mesa. Get a Sacred Foundry tapped. Arid Mesa. Crack it. Keep trying to thin the deck. Well, this is the moment of truth. Do they have a Dismember? Kiln Fiend go. Opponent. What you got? Chromatic Sphere. Power Plant. Still could have Dismember, technically. Well, play a land. Play Crash Through. Gonna see if they got the Dismember. Draw a card. Play a Swiftspear. Assault Stroke. Trigger. Go to combat. Attack you. Do they have Dismember? Swing. Gut shot you. Trigger. Kiln Fiend! Kiln Fiend comes through! Taking down Tron, giving us the 4-1. So we got Chalice on one game. Oh, that was sweet. That was sweet to see the old school Kiln Fiend come through against Tron in the end. That means we got treasure chest open. 5 of them. And open them we shall. Come on, something good. Complete sets. We'll take complete sets. Those are fine. Embodiment of Agonies. Card never quite worked. The problem with Embodiment of Agonies, little rant here. If it was a 1-1 or a 1-0 that got pumped, I think it would be much better. It's always risky to play 0-power creatures, because if your opponent can exile your graveyard, then you just literally can't cast it, and that is a often unacceptably high amount of risk. Witch's Tomb, Curse of Misfortune. This is the against the odds treasure chest. not much value, but interesting cards. Aegeus Angel. All right, well, 35 play points is good. Can always use the play points. Come on, at least one good card. Something big. Contested Warzone. somewhat kind of playable. I think the original 8-whack deck played a contested Warzone, but it has since been replaced. Now you got Castle Embreth, and you don't really need a land that goes to the opponent. Well, one more shot. Come on. This is a good one. Give us a reward for being clever. Well, Coma. Coma might be worth a little something. Coma. How much is Coma? Coma comes in at, ooh, $6.32 on Moto. All right, that's a win. That's a good chest. Well, that is Clever Lumimancer. That's a 4-1. The deck's sweet, and we'll talk about it in the wrap-up, but yeah, sweet. So what do we learn this week about Clever combo in Modern? And overall, we played a league. We went 4-1, which pretty good record. Our one loss, oh my god, we got so blown out. We played against Eldrazi-tron. Pony had a lot of Chalice on 1s, and Chalice on 1 really good against our deck. The one game we were potentially going to beat it, but they also backed it up by a bunch of removal. It is theoretically possible with Niv Magus to like cast spells that are going to get countered just to trigger our stuff, and then eat them with Niv Magus to pump our team and still win, but it's really tough to beat Chalice. Otherwise, we beat up on Tron, we beat a control deck. The deck is really explosive. We had many turn 3 kills. I think we might have had a turn 2 kill. Also punted away a win during the game by just not counting up how much damage we have, and that's a bit of warning. They like to say that math is for lockers. Well, if we're going to play Clever combo, math is definitely for attackers, because we lost a game simply because we didn't count out how much damage we had. It didn't look like we had 20 damage, but we actually had 20 damage sitting on the battlefield, and we could have actually won the game. Instead, we did something else and ended up losing, but we still won the match as a result. So if you like being aggro, if you like killing people really quickly, if you like playing some weird cards, like it's been a while since Niv Magus Elemental has been a thing, I would definitely recommend this deck. It is super explosive. It feels really competitive. I mean, Chalice, yeah, it got us, but that's Modern. Crazy things like that happen, but this is certainly a deck that can 5-0 a league with ease and do it pretty quickly. So that's Clever combo. That's been our bunch of brew for this week. Thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.